All right, welcome back, everybody. Trinidad and Tobago TTT is the home of Carnival, and we have everything that concerns Carnival here and even Carnival abroad. So now we're going to be speaking with two individuals about the Carnival Concierge UK, and they're speaking about their new thing that is called Secret Sips, and we're going to find out what that is all about. Joining me this morning to speak about that is Alexis Alexander, who is with Carnival Concierge UK, obviously, as well as Rory Peters, who's with the same. Good morning and welcome.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
Doing quite well, thank you. And yourself?
Good, yeah, great. We're just in the snow, but not too bad.
Well, let's speak, before we jump into the Secret Sips box itself, let's speak about how is COVID over there? Like, what is the current state of things?
The current state of things is that we're still currently on a national lockdown. We're still trying to deal with the losses that are coming in every day. Unfortunately, with these different strains that are, we can't really keep an understanding of how many different strains there are at the moment. There's definitely, unfortunately, still lives being lost, which is really difficult. But we're trying our hardest to kind of stay connected and keep as upbeat as possible in this really difficult time.
Yeah, that's right. And, now is the Carnival season. And of course, there are so many people from the diaspora in the UK, and you are addressing a certain issue right now. Tell us about Secret Sips.
So Secret Sips was born from the first lockdown in March 2020. So Carnival Concierge UK offered experiences to rum and soca and carnival lovers across the UK. And then we went into lockdown, and all of a sudden we had to work out how we would connect, how we would continue to celebrate our love of carnival, soca and rum. So what we ended up doing was going online, like a lot of businesses had to do. We had to pivot and suddenly work out what we were going to do next. And we decided that we would take our rum tastings online. So we created some rum tasting boxes. So you've got 5 rums, and you also got some cocktail ingredients, some lovely goodies, depending on the theme of the month. And then we delivered those boxes to people's houses. And then what we did was we then gave you a Zoom link, and we got a mixologist, we got a live DJ, we got a host. So we've had a couple of hosts, but at the moment I'm the person that hosts it. And we just get on Zoom and have a great time.
And Rory, from your perspective, how easy was it to make that shift and to do things, focus more on an online and virtual experience, a distance experience?
Not easy. I think it's something that everyone's had to do in some way, shape or form. And I would definitely credit Alexis with definitely coming up with this concept. And I was merely the support act in kind of the back end and some of the logistical stuff to kind of make it happen. So yeah, it's been fun, challenging, as you can imagine, when relying on postal services and delivery drivers for your services to be delivered. It can be very difficult, but we've definitely got there in the end, and it's been a really successful journey thus far. So we're really excited to be taking this next step.
That is fantastic news. And were there any challenges that either of you met in the entire process of it?
I would say, I think what Rory's saying there is about when I first started, there was probably about maybe 20 people in the Zoom. And then since then, we've grown to about 70 to 80 people in the Zoom. So in terms of growth, I would say, growth is never a challenge, but it is a challenge in a way in terms of it now means we need drivers. We need to, sometimes use courier services and things like that. So that's been some of the challenge. Also as well, this isn't kind of my full-time job. So I think that's that balancing act that I'm sure a lot of small businesses have to deal with when they're first starting out, is kind of how to balance that, kind of main role alongside organizing a small business. But Rory has been really helpful as well as other parts of the Carnival Concierge UK team.
Wonderful. And who really is your target market?
All right. Who is our target market? I would say our target market are, at the moment, people who are yearning, in the UK, people who are yearning for Carnival. We have been ripped apart by COVID. We've been disconnected. We haven't been able to share in that rum, love, soca and fun and sun. So we're really targeting people that have a love of rum, that have a love of a good time and that are really yearning to connect with each other, which I guess kind of leads us into the Secret Sips idea,
right.
which is there are so many UK people at the moment that are mourning, and I'm going to use that word, that are mourning the loss of Trinidad this year. Going through in our minds which fete would we have been in right now, which drink would we have been drinking right now. So what Secret Sips is really about is about connecting UK people with Trinidad people for us to at least get a little bit of that connection.
Something, right? Yeah, you're preaching to the choir here.
Exactly. Something, So yeah, that's really what we're trying to do at the moment.
All right. And if one last question, if someone wanted to get their hands on one of the boxes, how would they do so?
Do you mean one of these boxes?
Precisely.
Yeah, so I guess this is the UK box. Unfortunately, I don't have the Trinidad box in my hand. But the Secret Sips edition, you get your rums as you open it there. And if somebody wanted to get their hands on some of these rums, they can just DM us at Carnival Concierge UK. We've also got a website, which is www.carnivalconciergeuk.com. And there is a WhatsApp, but it's a UK WhatsApp number at the moment. But still, feel free. We will always respond.
All right, wonderful. I want to thank you so much for your time, Alexis Alexander and Rory Peters, both of Carnival Concierge UK. Keep the faith and keep strong. Carnival will come back at some time. We are also going through the pangs of that loss ourselves, and things will change soon, hopefully. All right, thank you very much.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right. And